Hi there, it's Mariya, and yeah, just another quick NaNoWriMo update. So there are only a few days left in November. So it's basically either super exciting time or stress time. To me, it's like a weird mix of both. And this is what NaNoWriMo is about, not about the 50K, not about anything else, it's about this excitement. And today I didn't really want to talk about word count and, all of us have their own word count, and I sometimes, I really hesitate to ask people what their word count is, or even if they tell me, sometimes I'm thinking, should we really be, talking about word count, or should we be talking about, all the feelings and emotions that NaNoWriMo brings out in all of us. So I always emphasize that there's a certain NaNoWriMo magic where if you get excited about getting a project done, also it's like the universe throws at you a lot of other cool, exciting stuff. And now this is where you have two choices. Either you can kind of focus on your project and cut the other stuff out, or you can just open up and say hey universe, here I am, just throw exciting stuff at me, I'll handle all of it. And guess what? I'm one of those people who just says, hey, I'll take it. So last year, when I was doing NaNoWriMo, several other really fun work projects came up, and I started a new job, and it was a lot of new things coming my way, and I took them and I felt motivated, excited. That helped me get my writing done, and basically on one hand it was difficult, on the other hand it was so exciting that I will basically remember it for the rest of my life. And this year, it's also just as exciting. There are a lot of social events that are happening, and one of the events that I went to recently was a festival of world-known chefs in Toronto, and they talked about their job as a chef. They talked about the difference between average kind of chef and a chef who has a potential to work in world famous restaurants. They talked about proficiency and the culture of dealing with food and serving customers. That was really interesting. There was great music, great people, loved it. And also I went to a contemporary ballet show based on being and nothingness. It's a book by Paul Sartre, really philosophical book. The ballet was also pretty philosophical, kind of really emphasized this duality of us all being fragile on the inside, and kind of trying to solve our little problems among each other, and those problems are really nothing in grand scheme of things, the usual philosophical thing, but still very lovely. And so there's also a work event, a work Christmas party that I'm going to, and it's going to be really fun because the party is happening almost on the same day as I was interviewed for that job last year, so it's very nice, and it's nice to see how many things happened during that year. So things are hectic, exciting, and I am worried a lot about meeting the 50K goal because I want to meet it, but on the other hand I'm just, I guess, too busy taking everything in. And I think NaNoWriMo is created to reinforce what we call confirmational bias in all of us. So the confirmational bias is basically this psychological thing where, let's say, if you already have a certain opinion, no matter what happens to you, you look, unconsciously, you look for evidence that support your opinion. So for example, let's say, let's say you had an opinion that, let's say, all dogs are really loud. So next time you would go to a dog park, you will hear dogs barking and having fun. You'll be oh, they are really loud. On the other hand, if another person had this preconceived notion that dogs are quiet and calm. If they go to a dog park, they would see some dog, like even if it's just one dog that was sitting calmly, or like going around sniffing, not making noise. They'll say, yeah, I told you, all dogs are really calm and quiet. So yeah, this is an example of confirmational bias, not a really good one. Okay, so basically I think that NaNoWriMo is created to help us create a confirmational bias for ourselves that, things are going well and we can progress. So we check our word count, we see it going up, like there's a dashboard on NaNoWriMo website where you can see literally your word count going up. And certain things happen to you in your like personal life, and you're saying like, gee, I started working on my NaNoWriMo project really hard, other good things started happening. Like, does it mean none of bad things happened in this month, like to me or to others? Well, of course, some bad things that are not too fun or not too happy definitely happened to like any of us. But if our confirmational bias tells us that, hey, we're gonna make it in terms of word count, in terms of like personal strength, we are going to make it. And yeah, I'm not really like, this doesn't really apply to any extreme cases, like a family member getting sick or things like that. But I really think that NaNoWriMo takes away a lot of our attention from smaller negative things in life to bigger positive things in life. So this is why Nano is so important to me. And yeah, guys, I really hope that you're all finding only positive things about this NaNoWriMo. I hope your attention shifts towards the positivity this month, at least a little bit. And if it does, even by this much, it's going to be cool and we're all gonna make it. And if you like the video, please let me know, put a like or subscribe to my channel. And in December, I'm planning to do like a series of kind of Vlogmas videos, so subscribe and you'll get to see them. Yeah, and please let me know if there's anything that you think I should make a video about, because I'm pretty new here on YouTube, so anything will help. And see you later.